Someone once said that a moment lasts all of a second, but a memory lives on forever. For me, that memory started in 1989. I was about 7 years old, and my mom took me to this drive-in to see my very first drive-in movie. I had never seen anything like it. Were we really going to watch a movie outside? Were we really going to sit in our car listening to the movie through our car speakers?
Last call for refreshments, folks. Go right this way.
Once the movie started, all of my questions went away, and I became taken with the beauty of seeing that film projected against a starlit summer sky. It was this moment of realization that lasted all of a second, but has continued to live fondly in my memory ever since. It all started here, at the Cottage View Drive-In.
Every time I have a date, there's only one place to go, that's to the drive-in. It's such a groovy place to talk and maybe watch the show down at the drive-in.
Every summer, friends and families line up to share the experience of cinema under the stars.
Yeah, at the drive-in. We love the drive-in.
In addition to all of those attending the drive-in, there is also the management team.
Hi, I'm Ed Stoffren,
I'm Barb Stoffren.
and together with our family, we manage the Cottage View Drive-In in Cottage Grove, Minnesota. Cottage View Drive-In holds over 900 cars. We open about an hour before the show, sometimes 2 hours, depends on what part of the summer we're in. We started allowing small propane grills. We still prohibit charcoal because charcoal creates safety problems. There's no alcoholic drinking here. We don't tolerate that. We're more a family-based. We have a good family crowd that we enjoy catering to. We do have a concession stand and we do make our profits. And we're able to stay open by selling concessions, but we do allow people to bring their own food up here. I really enjoy when I can see the families having fun. I hear a lot of, my dad brought me when I was this big, and part of it's reliving the memory and part of it's sharing the new memory. And I tell people, people come and I see them break out they're getting the family set up, and I tell people, I say, come often and bring a camera and make memories. I mean, this is what the drive-in's about, it's the memories.
My drive-in memory was created here when I saw the movie that made me dream of what I would want to do someday. Tell stories using motion pictures.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
In 1966, the Herringer Company opened the Cottage View Drive-In.
When we purchased the land, it was a farm, as much of the property down there, of course, was. As we built these drive-ins, we always liked to put the screen facing the highway, because we always thought that the picture on the screen was a great ad for the theater. And we ran the theaters, all the theaters at that time, did the booking, did the buying of the films, ran the whole operations within our little company. And so those were busy days.
Over the years, as business began to slow down, the Herringer Company started looking for new drive-in operators.
We thought maybe it's a good time to step away from the drive-in and the theater business in general. So we were fortunate enough to have Mann Theaters who were interested in operating these, and they took them over and ran them for, still running the Cottage View Drive-In, have for 20-some years, I think. The end of that theater's in sight. I mean, I don't know if it's, this year, next year, how many years, but the end is, we're certainly more behind us than there is ahead of us.
Over the last few years, due to rising property taxes, the Herringer Company has been trying to sell the very land that the drive-in operates on. It is only a matter of time until dusk finally sets for the Cottage View Drive-In.
I'm really getting so many comments from people about, oh, the drive-in, yeah, I'm gonna miss that drive-in. Can't we do something about keeping a drive-in, or could we rebuild it someplace, or could we, and so it's really, that's really kind of neat, because, you kind of go along and you don't know if anybody's paying any attention at all.
In 2008, a local artist named Joe Paquette painted the Cottage View Drive-In sign. His painting landed on the cover of the Cottage Grove City Directory.
I thought, I really want to get a piece of that before it goes away. It was just so funky and interesting. And once it's gone forever, these things. And I think it's important for any place to keep in mind their history and to hold intensely onto that history, but don't stop being progressive, but be progressive with an eye for the past as well.
As part of our city's past, I wondered, is there still a place for the Cottage View Drive-In in the hearts of the people who continue every summer to frequent it? I decided to ask a few of these people about what they thought of the drive-in.
I'm 50 and we started coming here when I was probably 5. It's nostalgic.
You get to hang out here with your family and you get to be together, just spend the time as a family watching a movie.
The atmosphere, kick a soccer ball around and popcorn.
Well, you can talk to your family in the movie theater. They don't want you to make a noise, and of course these guys, they wiggle a lot, so they got to get out of their seats.
It's a tradition to come here as a family. It's just something fun about sitting in the car with your snacks, with your kids and your dogs. Where else can you see a movie with your dog in the car with you?
It's kind of like a uniqueness to the city, you know, because we tell a lot of people we have a drive-in. They'll be like, really, you have a drive-in? Where? You know, and they'll all come out and have fun.
We've never been to a drive-in movie before, so we wanted to see what it was like. So we drive an hour over here.
This is a treasure, and I think this should stay. This is Americana, and so it's important to preserve that.
As friends and families continue to gather here under the stars, living moments that will become memories of their own, the most romantic memory belongs to Barb and Ed, who were once married here.
Couldn't think of a better place to get married since this is where we pretty much met.
Yeah. So once we decided to get married, we looked for places and we thought, the drive-in would be a perfect place. It means a lot to us. It's part of our life. We thought it'd be the best place for it, the best memory.
As time goes by.
So many memories have been created here. To us, the Cottage View Drive-In is more than just a drive-in. It is a place where little moments for all of us became a lifetime of memories. As of now, the Cottage View continues to live on, its sign a beacon of light under a summer night sky, beckoning the hearts of us all, reminding us that places like this may come and go, but their true meaning is the memories that will forever remain.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.